Hello there, hi bitches, this is Levi from Masculine Intuition Readings, and I'm here to do the 13 Tarot Tube Questions tag, VR tag, to Tarot by the Pines, Jason. And this is literally the third time I'm filming this, which is weird, but I got really emotional while filming both times, so I mean, there's nothing wrong with showing emotion, but, it got a little too raw and too real, so I'm doing it over again. And Jason had like 13 questions about Tarot Tube, and it's interesting. So question one is, what are your favorite videos to watch? And I love deck-related stuff, so not necessarily, although they do have their place, especially when I'm in the store and I need to look up a deck real quick. I'm not necessarily quick flip-throughs, although they do have their place. But I love it when people do deck pairings or deck mods, or I really like Lisa Pappas's hot takes, or deck call videos, or say yes to the deck. I love deck stuff. Usually videos that are between 20 and 40 minutes. Or how people use a certain deck. I feel like that's very interesting as well. Or when they compare decks, or critical, honest reviews. I like those a lot. And that's question number two. What are your favorite videos to film? Same. I love filming those. But I also love filming and watching people's kind of stream of consciousness thoughts and rants about the tarot world and the tarot publishing industry. Question three, what is your least favorite video to watch? And I know I'm going to piss people off because I know people that do this, but general readings, pick a pile readings, all that stuff, I don't really like. It's not my thing. I don't believe in it. Sorry. But if you want to film them, and if you really enjoy filming them, film them. Do it. And, do whatever the hell you want. What is your least favorite part of... What is your favorite part? Oh, nice. A positive one. What is your favorite part of the tarot community? The friendliness of people. Like, to be quite honest, I've seen people come and go. That's also the bit that made me a bit emotional the last two times I filmed. Because there were some people where I thought I genuinely made friends, especially over lockdown, and that was, I was really emotionally attached to them, and some of them did let me down, but I did find a couple people that I really, really, really admire and like, and there's just so much knowledge here and so much eloquent people here. Yeah, it's really smart, cool people. What is your least favorite part of the tarot community? That it's so divided. I've said this in videos before. You very much have the general reading crowd that is doing way better views-wise and followers-wise than the actually good content producing crowd, and I would kind of like to balance the scales a little bit. Also, the trend that I'm sort of disliking is I saw a TikTok on tarot cards, and I'm just gonna buy a deck and call myself an intuitive reader and just say whatever the hell I want about the cards. I believe tarot is a craft, is a skill, and it's something you need to hone and learn and study, and you're never done studying. So yeah, that's something I genuinely dislike, and which is my least favorite part of the community. What motivated you to start your channel? Well, to be quite honest, I thought a lot of Tarot Tube content back then was a bit too nice, and I missed sort of raw and real shit, so that's why I started my channel. The goal never was to get loads of views or become famous or, become like the #1 tarot tuber ever. No. I just wanted to talk and find community, and I did find it. I was once, I was once in touch with someone who used to kind of be, who appeared on the scene, became popular really quick. I liked them. I liked him as well. Then left for whatever reason, and we used to talk a lot via DM on Instagram. And he once told me, yeah, like, I'm not getting enough views, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I literally couldn't care less about views. Even if it's, I just love creating video content. And even if it's just 10 people watching it and, you know, maybe 2 or 3 leaving a comment, I will still be fulfilled. And that's the truth. Facts are facts, America and the rest of the world. So yeah, that. Who most inspires you on YouTube? Obviously Martin. I love Julie from Peekaboo Rose. Dawn Michelle from Boho Tarot. Every now and again, I love to watch her videos. Mixters Ray, Sylvain, April. I really like Logan from Lark and Legend. He has some really, really good quality content. And also sometimes Ocean Dry Tarot. They have some pretty cool videos as well. Kelly from The Truth in Story, although I don't watch her as much as I used to, because the way she goes about her deck reviews, I think, is really cool. And it makes me want to purchase every deck she shows. So she's a great saleswoman if you take the time. But, you know, only to then realize that I don't have 2 hours to spare to go through a deck like she goes through her decks, or sometimes even longer, you know? I mean, I really wish I had that time in my life, but I just simply don't. So I kind of avoid her a little bit now because she's the best deck enabler for me ever. Number one thing, and April, did I mention April already? Tarot and Witchery, love her videos as well, especially like her production quality, so good. Number one thing you would change about the YouTube tarot community, that will be the climate around reviews. And I really think this is becoming more and more of a problem where, you know, in general in life, you'll have people that will have very strong opinions about everything. I'm definitely one of those people. You will also have, on the complete other side of the spectrum, people that never have anything negative to say about anything and are always happy with everything. And then sort of in the middle, we have the people that are quite popular because they are kind of middle of the road, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They are the ones that are very often setting the tone. And they are also the ones that are getting a lot of decks from publishers. And with review climate, I mean the climate around receiving a deck in PR and the publisher or creator sort of verbatim expecting a really positive, glowing review. You cannot trust any review on TarotTube, basically. Maybe not even mine. Because it's all, well, you know, I literally purchased most of my decks. I literally got like, maybe in like 4 years, I got like, I'd like to say, I can literally count the amount of decks I got for review purposes on like one hand, not even more than 5, which says a lot, I think. But I really wish the climate, the expectation from the publisher versus, you know, real good reviewing and what a review is supposed to entail, you know, that whole climate, the honesty versus dishonesty versus sort of masking. Sometimes I feel like I'm listening to code language. I feel like that whole review situation is a bit difficult right now, especially right now. I don't know what is going on, but I saw a really cool review by Mixters Ray from a deck that she bought, where she really hated the deck and had like really valid reasons why. And it was just so refreshing to see. And even I have to admit that I've become kind of scared of voicing my true opinion sometimes because of that toxic climate. So yeah. Number one advice for other creators, new people starting out a channel. No advice at all. Just do what you want and don't quit your day job. What do you like about YouTube as a whole? That there's something there for everyone. All the niches are represented on YouTube. What is a deck/divination tool you use alone but don't show or use online? I don't really have it. I've shown all my decks, literally all my decks and tools I've shown in my deck collection videos. What is a deck you want but won't buy because you don't support the creator/publisher? That's kind of an annoying question. I generally don't really like Llewellyn decks because number one, because of the packaging. I think it's disgusting packaging. It really puts me off when it comes to usability of the deck. So, and I think they're a bit too basic for me. And, you know, if you really like Llewellyn decks, good for you. There's some really good decks in their catalog, but they're just not for me. And I really wish they would go back to the having just the deck with little white book version and the kits, because I would always go for the deck only version because I'm not that interested in Barbara Moore's writing. So that. But you know, there's never a deck I want but won't buy because I don't support the creator. You know, I'm the one who chooses to do with the deck what I want, and buying something by someone doesn't equate being 100% in alignment with everything that person thinks or feels or expresses. So yeah. And what has been your most, that's the last one, what has been your most memorable experience being a part of TarotTube? And this one made me cry the last time, which is weird because I'm in a room all alone talking to my freaking phone. But my most memorable experience would have to be meeting all the people I've met throughout the years and being able to talk about the things that I like and love. It's really difficult to use a tool daily, a tool for your personal mental well-being and general well-being in life, and not being able to talk about it with a whole bunch of people. In the Netherlands, everyone is like super duper grounded, doesn't get any more root chakra grounded than here, I think. And talking about stuff like this is still a bit like weird and shameful sometimes, at least where I live in the country. I'm sure if you live like in Amsterdam or Utrecht, it's a bit more accepted, but where I live, it's not really something you talk a lot about. Like even with my friends, I have lots of friends and they love me, but I can't talk about it as much as I'd want to. Or I feel like I can't. So the fact that I can have my little space on here where I can just blab 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 on just feels really 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 good, and I like it a lot, honestly. And to have those little interactions and comments, it's just really really special. And to comment and interact with other people is really special. So on that note, those were my 13 questions, and this is the final cut. No more, like, no version 4. Good night, and bye-bye, bitches.